Game time, buddy. I think overall 89. And that shit just said. This one, that shit said. Alright, we ready to roll, y'all. Let's put on that stuff. Put that shit on. We good to go, ski. You ready, Ray? Let's do it.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. On the other side, the head coach of the Rams. His side also a favorite in their conference, so a possible Super Bowl preview taking place here. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hewen. That is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And we're underway here in SoCal. Finding some space. He's past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Still fighting forward. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
22 yards. First down Broncos.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
He was brought down at the 13.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Brings it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Touchdown.
C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on the opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
His kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Back-to-back carries here. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
That's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's completed right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on first down, Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
A gain of 21 yards.
Nix from the gun.
First down.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Rams and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They go play action on first down. Complete right side to Washington. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
And the Rams.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
10 yards.
We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Plowing up the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
They give it to him again. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing off the play fake. Throwing for the back of the end zone. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. So we we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
He was brought down by Jared Burris. No gain on the play.
I'm bringing tight end in motion right.
At the 28-yard line.
Harvey gets it on the counter. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Third and long for Nix. Escapes the pocket. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stride. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Broncos.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
It's a loss of a yard.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Throw secured by George Pickett. And after making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38.
George Pickett.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Denver.
Here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long for him here. He's got it. Complete to Pickett. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. On the draw, they give to Harvey. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Denver.
It's a design boot. On him quick, and they bring it down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
Brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1.
Number 87.
Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package. Harvey. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They're going to try to throw for it. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pays pretty good dividends for them, too.
And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. We'll be a yard at most there, and it's second down.
He's tackled at the
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's incomplete on second down. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with third and long. They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air now on first and 10. Got Washington. It's complete. And he has this down to the 34. Coming to the line. This is first and 10.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Rams.
They're going play action. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
The give here on second. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Broncos and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. He's got a touchdown in this game, as we see now, where that helps land him among the NFL's leaders in that category. Nix with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On third down, here's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Play action with Nix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll come out throwing. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
It's now 3rd and 2.
There he is on 3rd and short. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Denver set to take the field on offense. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He finds Pickens left side. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 2nd down, give to Harvey. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Gain 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down, Broncos.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Slot man in motion left. Nix from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. So for that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throwing again, here's Nix. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Almost got to him, and this is a rush kick. Oh, not good. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. That's A.J. Epinesa on the tackle. They'll run now on second down. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 from the 43. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Looking for a pass on second and short. He's going to push one deep down the right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down to the 2, and that sets up first and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
Rams 24, Broncos 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Receiver in motion going left. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. It's Pickens on the slant. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. Now Nix on third down. He beams one deep right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He'll have his fair catch right along the 25. The Rams ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Airing it out to start this drive. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. Looking to throw here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Broncos might be able to get some points late after the interception. Markers are reset. Here we go. With the 44. On first and 10, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the gap closes to 14 points. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Complete right side to Washington. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mahone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He shovels this one forward. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. 1st and 10. It's Harvey. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Harvey once more. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Looking for George Pickens that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit.
It's 4th down.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Rams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. A throw here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
To number 9.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to have this one down at the 37. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37. Going now on first down. Spins his way into the open field. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now off the play action. Running right side. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. They're going to try and throw it here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 3-possession game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21.
31. Broncos 10.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. It's Harvey straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A gain of 9 brings up
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Rams and this running back headed back out for a new series. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll run here on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Jump off caught by his back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down.
a gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and
Throw here, 3rd down. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. going to be good for an LA first down.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Hand off to the back. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Looking in the air here. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes the Bronco offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going deep. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
He was covered by Cameron Finches.
Nix from the gun. He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
Complete to George Pickens. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Denver.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. First and 10 now from the 46. Now Nix. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense is set. First and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
They'll throw again. Nix. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
87. Incomplete. He He was covered by Cameron Kinchins.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Gain of 11 on the play.
Running back sent in motion left. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Lamb has another one. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Nix to throw again. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On 1st down, they'll run. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
3rd and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
4-yard loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Rams are set to punt. Fielded just beyond his 40. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Broncos offense all set to go. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
Complete to number 87. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Rams' 46-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's him on the quick hitter. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball's at 41, 3rd and short.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. This play goes for 36. And now they have a 1st and goal.
5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. A give now from the gun. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams push their lead to 18.
Broncos 23.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Denver set to take the field on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
On first down, it's Nix. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Denver.
Nix. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Rams take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is not past their 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an L.A. first down.
At the 24-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
That's
Give him
another
13 on
Rams
that play.
first down.
And the Rams have the first down.
and 10 at the 37
New set of downs
line.
from 37. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trying the right side. And give him 4 yards before he stops. Gronk gets 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dive play straight ahead. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
The tackle made
They
at the
may be a
36-yard
dying
line.
breed in the NFL, but
It's
this
a
is
gain
why
of 4.
fullbacks will continue
Makes
to be
it
used by
3rd
some teams
and
each
2.
and every year. Those bigger bodies, they're almost always good for a positive gain before someone can drag them down.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Ethan
The Rams
Evans
are
in
set to punt.
formation for the Rams.
Then Evans, the one to kick it away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.